So let us start the work energy. Now we are going to see that conservation of mechanical energy. Okay, so this is the best example for conservation of mechanical energy. See, I'm not talking about conservation of energy. It is not equal to, first of all, okay, it is not equal to conservation of energy. So many students will have confusion in between these two. Conservation of energy stands for what? Conservation of energy stands for all energies. So conservation of energy is different from the conservation of mechanical energy. See, both the statements are there. Both are different. What is the meaning of conservation of energy? The conservation of energy means energy stands for every energy will come. Potential energy, kinetic energy, spring energy, electric energy, okay, heat energy, light energy, sound energy, all the energies will come. So I am not talking about that conservation of energy. Conservation of energy is in general term, total energy of the universe is conserved. Nuclear energies also you can take. Okay, total energy is conserved, energy neither destroyed or created. Perfect. Actually correct. Okay, that's called as what? That's called as conservation of energy. But we are going to discuss conservation of mechanical energy. So what is the difference? Mechanical energy term. This is conservation of energy. This is conservation of mechanical energy. What is the meaning of mechanical energy? Let us say first, what is the mechanical energy? I am writing mechanical energy. Mechanical energy stands for what? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. Together we call it as mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means only kinetic energy plus potential energy. So mechanical energy stands for what? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. If you take only these two energies, that's called as mechanical energy. So most of the times mechanical energy means kinetic energy plus gravitational potential energy we take. Kinetic energy plus gravitational potential energy. You can take spring energy also, you can take elastic potential energy also. So that depends on your understanding. Okay, na? So this is the mechanical energy. What is the meaning of conservation of mechanical energy? Conservation means constant. Conservation of mechanical energy means mechanical energy is constant. Okay, na? So this statement I am writing, conservation of mechanical energy I am writing. Mechanical energy of system or object. Mechanical energy of system. Energy of system I am writing. What is the meaning of system? I told you, system depends on us. We have to define the system. Okay, na? See, I can define myself as system. I am only the system. Or I am plus board is a system. I am plus board plus computer is a system. So we can define our system. You can define your system like anything, no problem. Okay, so in the questions I'll discuss the system. Okay, so you will understand much more better there. So mechanical energy of system or object. Sometimes we will take only one object. Sometimes we take combination of objects. Okay, na? Sometimes we take combination of objects. Sometimes we take only object. Whenever you are taking the combination of objects, that's called a system. If you are taking the only object, you can simply object or particle. Or object is constant. Okay, na? Is constant, but there are conditions. Okay, when work done by external force, and non-conservative forces. Work done by external force and non-conservative forces. Okay, forces is 0. Okay, na? Mechanical energy of the system or object is constant. Constant means conserved. When work done by external force and non-conservative forces is 0. Okay, na? This is the important statement. This is the condition. See, we cannot conserve the mechanical energy whenever we want. To conserve the mechanical energy, we have a condition when work done by external force and non-conservative force is 0. This is the actual statement. They changed the statement. Now see, I am writing the one more statement. You will find the difference. Mechanical energy of the system. Mechanical energy of system or object. You can take system or object. Is constant. Constant means conservation of mechanical energy. But when external forces and non-conservative force means friction. non-conservative forces are absent. So if they are absent, that means what? No external force is there, no non-conservative force also there, both are not present. If they are not present, they are absent, then what happens to the, if they are absent, then what is the work done by them? Zero. When work done by them zero, mechanical energy is conserved. This implies this. This does not imply this. If forces are absent, suppose force is absent, no external force is present, no non-conservative force is present, then what is the work done by them? Work done by this is zero. Not present means zero. So this statement implies this statement. But work done by zero means we cannot say that they are absent. If work done by external force is zero, by somehow work done by external force is zero, let us say. So under that condition we can conserve the mechanical energy. Work done by external force is zero means we cannot say that external force is not present. So what I do now, so I am applying some external force half of the way in one direction, in remaining half of the day I am applying in opposite direction. Then what happens? One direction positive, opposite direction negative, then net value will become zero. Okay. So we cannot say that displacement 0 or displacement may be 0, Vishnuvardhan correct. Displacement may be 0. If displacement is 0, then there is no issue, there is nothing to do with it. Okay, that can be also, displacement 0 also you can take sometimes, some situations also you will get. Okay, na? Because this conservation of mechanical energy is having so many situations. Okay, na? This is having so many situations, that's why we can think in different ways, no problem. So displacement may be 0, you can say that force is acting in one direction for some part and some remaining part force is acting in opposite direction. Both the forces, one direction force, external force will do positive work done, opposite external work done, external force will do the negative work done, both can be 0 also. Okay, na? Work done by external force 0 does not mean external force is absent. If external force is absent, then definitely we can say that work done is 0. Now what is the meaning of conservation of mechanical energy? In this diagram you can see the one person is holding the one rock or one ball, anything. Okay, conservative force or non-conservative force. Forces are named as conservative or non-conservative forces. Okay, so this person is holding the object, so he is dropping the object. As it is dropping, object is dropped, so gravitational force is acting. Am I right or not? On the object, gravitational force is acting, which is mg. Let us say mass of the object is m, then what is the force acting is mg. So never take mg as external force. Why? Because actually whatever potential energy is there for us, that potential energy is due to mg only, na? Okay, na? Potential energy is due to mg only. So that's why we don't take. So mg is an mg, we are not considering it as external force. Because of mg only, gravitational potential energy will come. That potential energy will be there in the mechanical energy. So that's why we are not taking this one as an external force. Now as the object is coming down, what energy will decrease? What energy will decrease? Height of the object is decreasing. As the object is coming down, potential energy decreases. See, initially potential energy is maximum. See the blue line. Next potential energy decreased and finally goes to 0. Potential energy decreased, but what about other energy? Kinetic energy. See, initially kinetic energy is 0. Now as it is falling down, kinetic energy increases. What about the kinetic energy at the bottommost point? Maximum. Kinetic energy maximum. See, one energy is decreasing, it is converting into other energy. So potential energy converting into kinetic energy. If you are adding the potential energy plus kinetic energy, that value will be constant. Let us see that proof. Okay, na? Then see, this is the ground, this is the object of mass m. Okay, na? Here we released the object from the rest, released from rest. Okay, released from rest. Then what is the height? From h height we released. Let us say that h is the height and this point I am taking as a. Then what is the total energy at a point? What is the total energy at a point? Total energy at a point I can write down as potential energy plus kinetic energy. That is the total energy, am I right? Now release from the rest means what is the initial velocity? 0. That means kinetic energy is 0. Now to write down the potential energy, always you need to define 0 potential energy. See, whenever you are writing the potential energy, first define where is the 0. Okay, na? So I am defining the potential energy 0 here. This is the 0 potential energy. This is the 0 potential energy. Then from 0 potential energy level, what is the height? H is the height. So what is the total energy at A point? Total energy at A point is mgh, potential energy, plus kinetic energy 0. Then total energy of the object at A point is mgh. Total what energy? Total energy means total mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy at A point. Now if I release, what will happen? Object will come to some other place. Suppose that object is at this place. Let us say it is came down by x amount. It is came down by x amount. So I am taking, this is the B point. What is this point? Is B point. Now find what is the total energy, total mechanical energy at point B. Total mechanical energy at point B. At point B. So all of you write down and check what is the value you are getting. Total mechanical energy at point B. Potential energy decreases, yes. Potential energy decrease, and this object will gain some velocity also here. As it is falling, some velocity will be also there. Now find what is the total energy. Write down and check. Yes, it has to give the mgh. It has to be mgh, okay? Yeah. So what is the total energy? Potential energy plus kinetic energy. Am I right? What is the potential energy value? Potential energy value. Now what is the height? What is the height from 0 level? Height of the object from 0 level. H minus x. Am I right? It is fallen by x height. It is fallen by x height. Then what is the height value? So then what is the potential energy value I can write down? mg into height from the 0 level is h minus x. Height from 0 level h minus x. So mg into h minus x is the potential energy. Plus what is the kinetic energy? Half m into v square. Half m into v square is the kinetic energy. Then total energy is equal to mg into h minus x plus half m into what is the v square value? V value. See, freely falling body is fallen for x height or h height. Then what is the velocity value I can write down? Root 2g into x I can write down. Do you remember? Kinematics. If a body is freely falling for x height or h height, what is the velocity gained? Velocity gained by it is root 2gh. So what is the v value is root 2gx. Do you remember in kinematics? So same thing I am applying here. So v square is nothing but 2gx. V value is root 2gx. V square is equal to 2gx. Then total energy value is equal to mg into h minus x plus 2 to cancel out, you will get mgx. So automatically x value will cancel out. So total energy is equal to, you will get mgh minus mgx, mgx will cancel out, okay? So total energy is mgh. See, I have taken x value, means you can take x on any place. Here I can write down that mechanical energy is what? Conserved. Mechanical energy is conserved.